least to teammates, if not publicly, that he could have behaved better over the last 4 or 5 years on certain episodes in his career. That's another of the subplots here. Neymar. Dani Alves. Getting Messi involved. His passing range is so good, and there's the first example of it. That's beautifully played to Iniesta, and it's 1-0. Rakitic presented with an easy chance, the first Barcelona attack, and they have broken through Juventus as if they weren't there.
Well, it's mind-blowing, isn't it? To produce such sublime football in the space of 1 or 2 seconds. We're looking at the best team in the world. I don't think any of us doubted that. Starts with a Messi right to left that he loves to ping. But what about this passage of play? For Iniesta to have the presence of mind just to know where Rakitic is. The weight of ball is perfect. To make the finish fairly easy in the end.
Well, this time the front three were members of a supporting cast. It was the midfield men who finished it off. Iniesta with the pass, Rakitic with the goal. Could be in again here. And they are in again here. Buffon makes the save. In the end, they're grateful to the goalkeeper. Dani Alves it was who hit the strike that Buffon kept out in the first place.
Yeah, it was almost a side foot from Dani Alves, but he saw that one late. Buffon, it's a top-class save, and keeping his team in this contest only just though. It is one-way traffic.
They interchange Messi and Suarez. Suarez on the ball now. Getting a shot away.
He got himself into a great position between the lines when Bonucci didn't want to go tight. He dropped off and Suarez knew it, and he knew he could turn. The hardest shot he'll ever hit, but troubling Buffon.
Working from outside to in. From outside into the penalty area. It's still Messi. Did go out.
Yeah. Once he slips into the box, though, you can see Evra thinking, oh, I've nearly fouled him. It's so hard to make a clean charge.
Because Barcelona have left 2 up and there are others joining them. There are 5 streaming forward here. Rakitic with the ball. And Buffon keeps Juventus in the contest. I think you can say that this early in the second half. Luis Suarez had the chance from Rakitic's pass.
Well, they just swept upfield, 5 against 3. Juventus really were treading water in an effort to get back here. Seemed a bit of a toe poke from an angle there, trying to squeeze it in that near post.
Actually, Suarez was treading water a bit himself to get there, but he did. Marquisio. That's very cleverly done. Oh, and it's going to be 1-1 Morata. 1-0 is never good enough. And Alvaro Morata from Madrid, rebuilding his career in Italy, scores against Barcelona.
It's a moment of inspiration by Marquisio. A delightful little back heel. Have a look at that. Perfectly weighted. And they're always on the back foot after that, Barcelona. Just can't parry it away. Ter Stegen to his left instead. Just sets up Morata, who's been the man of the moment in the semis, and now the final. It's up one home.
Tevez. Vidal it was rather who played it in. Tevez is just lurking on the edge of the area to strike it here. 29 goals already this season.
Well, he knows that was a more than decent chance on the edge of the box. They'd all sunk back to their own goal, and plenty of time to weigh up his options and his angles. Got a catalyst for this second goal for Barca, coming at a very handy time indeed when his team were under the cosh and fearing that they would concede another. They're not happy. Alluding to the penalty appeals at the other end, but typical Lionel Messi, getting his shot away, and a bit like Ter Stegen, he can't parry it out of the danger area. And there he is, Johnny on the spot with a simple enough finish. He's just got to keep his composure, and he does exactly that. Suarez.
He's made up some ground, Suarez, to get there. He's beaten Rakitic to the punch, actually. Like Morata on the follow-up, that's what good strikers do. And Luis Enrique, who was beginning to get... Yeah, was trying to keep tabs on Morata. Ter Stegen's nowhere near it. And they were lining up at the back post. It was Pogba who climbed.
Well, he climbed early and he climbed high. Maybe just ducking too early. Didn't keep his eye on the ball.
Was deflected and it needed saving. Marquisio buying a ticket and nearly, if not winning the raffle, drawing the match.
It seemed to be sneaking into that far corner.
Breaks for Neymar, he's got plenty of support. Pedro for Neymar to seal it all. That one does count. And how? One in each quarter-final. And he scored in both semi-finals. And now he's scored in the final itself. And Barcelona can open the floodgates of celebration.
Well, they've had a few situations like that where they've had the extra man or men and haven't quite been able to make it work, but right at the death here they have, and Neymar will feel that's justice, having been denied a goal.
Well, in its 60th staging as European Cup / Champions League, and this is how it was all wrapped up. Alan Smith.
Yeah, he did ever so well just to stay on side, didn't he? He knew there was a chance of drifting off, but he saw a goal in it for him, and he seals it with some style. We are looking at one of the best Barcelona sides, certainly, that have ever come out of the Nou Camp.
Well, after an early goal from a